I live and work in the city now. It's a landscape of cement.
So today's
and crowds.
movie review is
It's all so
The House
different
Without
and
a
so far
Christmas
away from
Tree.
the little town where I grew up. Clear River,
And this is the
Nebraska,
way
population
the
1,500.
movie begins. It's quite
Clear
different.
River was surrounded by cornfields and cattle and open sky. The tallest building in town was only 3 stories. Most of the streets were unpaved and we didn't even have a traffic light.
This
We didn't
movie
need one.
ran
Every day, the Union
as a
Pacific
PBS
Streetliners
special
roared through, but they never
back
stopped
in
Clear River.
1972. The
I
movie
often think of
stars
that little town.
Jason
That special
Robards,
Christmas in 1946 when I was 10 years old.
Mildred Natwick,
This is the house we lived in.
and Lisa Lucas, as well as another actress that I will mention in a minute. The story is based on a book written by Gail Rock, and I'm also going to review the book as well. I'm not sure why my TV is blinking like that. And now the movie is going to begin. That was just the prologue or introduction to the movie. It's so neat how they had the drawing and then showed the actual picture. So these are the stars. Lisa Lucas is the young girl who plays Addie Mills. The father is Jason Robards. And the grandmother, who is just making the pancakes, is Mildred Natwick.
We voted to alter the quarters by Miss Thompson and present. So I need an extra quarter, Dad.
Please don't reach Addie.
Pass the syrup down.
What?
Please pass the syrup down.
Better.
Thank you. There's going to be a special Christmas show at the movie.
So, The House Without a Christmas Tree this is the book over here, and over here is the film adaptation that aired first on CBS back in, I think it was 1972 or 1976. Yeah, 1972 it first aired on CBS as a PBS special. And the book was written by Gail Rock. The main characters I did introduce, the 3, and a 4th is Carla May, who plays the character of Carla May, which is Addie's best friend. Carla May is Alexa Kennan, and she actually passed away at the age of 23. She starred in films such as World of Honor, A Piano for Mrs. Cimino, Honky Tonk Man, and Pretty in Pink. Now, she starred alongside the greats such as Bette Davis, who played in A Piano for Mrs. Cimino, Clint Eastwood in Honky Tonk Man, and Molly Ringwald in Pretty in Pink. The movie Pretty in Pink was dedicated to Alexa because of her passing, and she was only 23 years old. They never did find a cause for her death. The actress Lisa Lucas, who plays Addie Mills, which is the daughter, she stars in several movies and a series. The series is The Addams Chronicles. She starred in the movie called The Turning Point, Forbidden Love, Heart and Souls. And there's many others that she might have some small parts. She recently was on stage in A Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. And basically what she has shared her life with is becoming a chef. She went to, I think France, or was it Italy? I'm not sure. I can't remember that fact about her. But she did become a chef and opened up a restaurant. And then she became an investigative reporter for the New York Daily News ever since 2007. She's written some books, and I believe she is involved with the book industry in some way. So she is a very good actress, and I would certainly like to have seen a lot more roles starring her. And with the grandmother, who is Mildred Natwick, she did pass away in 1994, and she has done a slew of movies, which are all wonderful. Some of them that you may know her by is Barefoot in the Park, Dangerous Liaisons, The Quiet Man, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, Tammy and the Bachelor, which of course starred Debbie Reynolds, who had just recently passed away, and Kiss Me Goodbye. But Mildred's work is just so numerous, I can't name them all. And the Jason Robards, he passed away in 2000. He was married during the 60s to Lauren Bacall, and he starred in such movies as All the President's Men, Magnolia, Philadelphia, Parenthood, Max Dugan Returns, Divorce American Style, Inherit the Wind, Chernobyl, The Final Warning. And he, of course, has done many, many more and lent his voice out as well to other documentaries and such. He's a huge actor, or was, I should say. And so the movie itself is one of those that is a quiet movie. It isn't filled with unnecessary and added noises, and it takes you to a place and time where, although times may have been tough, there is an overwhelming feeling of tranquility and want for a more simple and uncomplicated lifestyle. The book itself, I discovered in the year, in the year 2011, I discovered the book. Prior to that, it was the year 2000 that I had discovered the movie. And so therefore, I had gotten the movie and added it to my VHS collection back in 2000. And then in 2011, I discovered this book. And the back of the book says, 10-year-old Addie Mills can't understand why her father won't let her have a Christmas tree. It's something she wants more than anything, but even Addie's wise, loving grandmother can't get Addie's father to change his mind. Then Addie finds a way to make her dream come true. Will her father find some Christmas spirit in his own heart and share her happiness? So whether you read the book or watch the video, they're both wonderful. The story comes alive and you just enjoy it thoroughly. In the book, it doesn't exactly run the same as the video, which we know most books don't, but it runs close. So it's what I found is, as an author, the writing in this book by Gail Rock, and this is a scholastic book as well, that if you want to learn how to write and how to form paragraphs and add in the proper ways of introducing what a character looks like, or how you can convey the entire movie, convey the book. This is one of the best guides you could get to read and study and figure out what to do and how to do it. Just like this here, for instance. This here says, Clara May and I giggled and dug into our eggs. Sorry, I'm trying to read off of the screen and it's too blurry, so I'll start that again. Clara May and I giggled and dug into our eggs. Clara May was 10 years old too, and my best friend in the 5th grade. Do you see how they introduced something about Clara May? They were giggling, what they were doing at the time. They were digging into their eggs. Clara May, age is revealed, and then it tells us that the Addie is also 10 years old, that they're best friends, they're in the 5th grade, and so that's a quick and easy lesson how to introduce who someone is and so much about them in just a very short little sentence. So that's why I love this book so much, because it really does show you many things. It's also shows you how to indicate, who a person is by their speech pattern. Like up here, it says, I am not. I just look at him to stick out my tongue. I think he's a rotten creep. Because earlier the conversation was, yeah, well, you like Billy Wilde too, Clara May said in her ickiest voice. You see how they describe that as an icky voice? You're always looking at him in class. And then, of course, this is when Addie responds, I am not. I just look at him to stick my tongue out. I think he's a rotten creep. So it shows you how to formulate dialogue, the back and forth, how to reference who's speaking and how they're speaking, how they're saying the particular sentences. It shows you how to use commas, how to quote what someone says, where to put a comma in and close your quotes and then continue on with the sentence, like Clara May said in her ickiest voice. So this book is wonderful to teach how to write interesting stories for middle grade readers. So this is the end of my review of both the book by Gail Rock and also the movie, The House Without a Christmas Tree. And I will leave a link below if you care to purchase either of those from Amazon. Thanks for watching. Bye.